I did just got 3 orbs and listen to torture. So, yeah, alright.
Was there something else? You seem to have found.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Dan. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Guy.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Listen, dude.
Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Leave the man cry. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Okay.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I don't care about whatever it takes. Talked about my feelings.
For the torture levels, it was not all that fun to make the sounds. It has a nerve-wracking feeling to it, and I can't say that it is completely enjoyable to make entertainment out of such horrible contraptions. This part of the game is not for show and fun. Its purpose is to create an instinctive feel of horror and repulsion to what these devices are capable of. In the vision, as Daniel performs the ritual, the muffled sound of the man on the table is my own voice. I do some exclusive appearances throughout the game. In fact, in open number games I am fairly certain there is a Jens here and there. but nothing prior has been so disturbing to work with as in this vision, when having to tweak the flow and style of the events, and at the same time having to hear your own panicking, pleading, muffled voice.
What are my...
The inspiration for this level came from...
used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
The inspiration for this level came from the first Silent Hill game, when you run around in the town. I wanted to recreate the feeling of being lost, knowing that dangerous creatures lurked in the fog. I did not really like the map in the Silent Hill games though, as you always had to switch back and forth between it. So in all our games we tried to come up with other ways to help the player navigate. In this level, it meant that you should follow the pipes. This was not really apparent to all people though, and that's why there's a little event at the start.
You scared.
Shut up. No, I'm not scared.
Blake is a puss.
Aww. No, I'm not. What a pig. Oh, it's a cow. Who are the 3 people
You are
watching?
gay. How is this game?
It's pretty nice. Actually, it's actually really fun. Who are the 3 people watching? I know one's Dylan, but who's the other 2?
I see.
What the? What are you doing here?
Wow, Blake's got 3 people watching. Wow.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
What is the point of this game?
Survive. Find out the secrets that's been happening around it. You know what? This brute wanna come at me. This brute. You're gonna die. Yeah, I don't know what the point to be. Whatever you make it. What do you play to find the story? Or like play it to play, which they ask you not to do. So far from my story, I got that Daniel and Alexander were like partners. Daniel realized what he was doing and tried an escape. Now he's coming back to kill him. Just walk past. We do not have to have any problems here, okay?
That the hell is that?
It's a brute!
Shimmering.
Run away from it! It's the only good thing I can think of. I was an idiot. I didn't look for the orbs when I was at the place.
Okay.
Yep. You'd rather not want to mess with. Oh boy, it's chasing me now.
No, don't kill her.
Hey Dylan, what do you think I should do? Should I run it? Or should I skirt it? Alright, well, I don't even care at this point. Dylan. Oh, I still have 3 people watching. Are you watching right now? Oh. Okay. Alright, whoever 3 people are watching. Whoever 3 people are watching, get ready to see how brave I am. And I'm out. Yes. I do not like that place. That place is creepy. People can't hear you, right? You have like your mic so people can't hear you, right?
You gonna play Amnesia A Machine Crowfix?
Incredible! You found Vire's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel.
Jordan Stephan.
Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb. You won't be able
Oh yeah, I'm
to
gonna play all of them. Which one? How do they go in order? It's like the Dark Descent.
I see that all the orb pieces you need.
Justine and Machine
I
for
know I
Pigs is
have
needed.
no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before
Oh wait, I should have kept listening. I have 5 people watching now.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting
Well,
to
Justine is a custom story.
there might still be a chance for you to save me.
So do you think I should do
Please.
Machine for
My
Pigs
faith is in
or
your
Justine? Justine first. Okay, well wait, I should read the notes so I know what to grab. Alright. Sorry for my chip punching or too loud. Okay, so I can either free Agrippa, or however you want to say Agrippa, or go without him. I'm gonna attempt to free him because I'm just that nice, but
Help her! Find a way!
I can't help him and I don't know what to do. I want to help her, like, dude. Like, I can end it without him or with him, from what I heard.
Doesn't matter. I was just curious, emoji grinning face, and also, I'm a girl, not that it makes a difference. But Justine is an amazing custom story, so is A.
Alright. I'll do Justine first before Machine for Pigs. Just because that's how it goes. And the load up screen goes Machine for, I mean not Machine for Pigs, the Dark Descent, Justine, and then a Machine for Pigs.
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
Alright. Yeah, like, I had a YouTube account before, but, like, it was me younger. Like, younger. And I didn't know how to do gaming videos. So now I, got a PS4, which allows me to be better at this stuff. I mean, Scorpion, just because I like that. And yeah. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? I got captured? Or captured, what? What was that all about? I thought those things died. I thought the, whatever you want to call it, brute cut it in half.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow.
I don't want to do none of that.
Thank you, friend.
Isn't there a secret ending where you wait 20 minutes and then, like, you do something to bust through that? I'm pretty sure I heard there's a secret ending for that. Am I right or am I wrong? See the way out. Just use that, don't you?
Escaping the cell has several solutions. In the very first version, there was only one solution to everything. Then by mistake, we had forgotten to remove the hammer item, so obviously testers tried to use it to break down the wall, complaining loudly to us when it did not work. So we added that possibility, and when doing so, all of a sudden the option was there for the player to have a metal bar item as well. So we also added a second solution on how to obtain the key in the pipe. You can use the metal bar to push it out. The original solution is to get the bucket, fill it with water and pour the water down the pipe. There is also a third option for getting out of the cell. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, you wait 20 minutes, don't you? I remember reading something about it. You break off the bar, and then you wait 20 minutes, and then you hit the door with the bar. If I remember correctly, right? Or hit something with the bar. I'm just not sure. I should have. Okay. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay. Care if it's loose enough or not. Where's the key at I need? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Why? Oh boy. What did that guy say?
Escaping the cell has several solutions. In the very first version, there was only one solution to everything. Then by mistake, we had forgotten to remove the hammer item. So obviously testers tried to use it to break down the wall.
See, I
complaining
watched
loudly
it a
to us
really
when it
long
did not
time
work.
ago when
So we
Markiplier did
added
it and
that
I can't
possibility.
remember what he
And when
did.
doing so, all of a sudden the option was there for the player to have a metal bar item as well. So we also added a second solution on how to obtain the key in the pipe. You can use the metal bar to push it out. The original solution is to get the bucket, fill it with water and pour the water down the pipe. There is also a third option for getting out of the cell. Do you know how to do it?
So I don't know what to do. I mean, kind of. What? No. You're the fuck- Okay. Okay. You want a croissant? Oh. What? Oh, my. What big. Okay. I didn't lose my bucket entirely. Take my bucket back. Ugh. I made a promise myself in the game that I'm gonna try my best not to die at all. But I have, but I don't know if that when they all hard started rushing me towards the death. I wanted to watch people play it. I just had to use a part to see how to get past that one part. Yeah, to get stuff. Alright. I don't know what this plan is.
So in order to make the upcoming chase scene engaging, the idea was to make it different every time you failed, instead of forcing the player to repeat the same thing over and over. So if you have failed it once, we do our best to make you believe that now is the time when the chase will begin. This is true for other parts of the game too, but I think it's most apparent in this section. This hopefully means that however you play the sequence, it ends up being thrilling and not annoying.
So am I gonna get chased when I open this door? Making chase scene. Ooh, fuck it. Oh, I bet you now I can put it here. Yep. No! The internet. Can we just make sure that, Can we make sure that, my internet's set? Okay, so it's not doing that thing where it like screwed up. Alright. Yeah, last part I did this, like at the end it just like screwed up and everything. Bucket of water. I don't know how this is gonna help me, but it's gonna help me. Wake up! Wait, didn't you say there's a way to use a hammer? Water? I have a wooden crank. What can I do?
How long have you been on YouTube? Just wondering.
Good question. If you want to know about my old channel too, about 3 years. But my channel, this one I made about 5th. I'm looking to try to like become a YouTuber when I grow up. Just seems fun. No way, the Grippa! No, I forgot all about the poor dude. Oh. Well, in my opinion, it can be reached. Everything can be reached. Yeah. We chase this guy. I'm chased by.
One of my favorite additions to the game was the loading screens, how they was able to mirror and foreshadow the action of the player. Of course, there might not be that many who actually pay attention to these little snippets of text, but there were some really good stuff in there. There is even one character's life you can influence through the game, which is only mentioned in the loading texts, which is Hazel, Daniel's sister, which will either live or have died when she was young, depending on what the player chooses to do in the game. The actions don't correlate, of course, but it is supposed to show that the way the player acts is a part of Daniel's real inescapable behavior. If the player plays Daniel in a caring way, he will have saved his sister from her death when they were younger. And if the player shows no will to help others, she will have died.
You stole my bucket. Wait. What's going on with you? Are you gonna read the note?
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt, there's a small settlement. Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. Took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Okay. Okay. So far, from what I got from the story, you're Daniel, a guy who's afraid of the dark. You went into a dark cave, got trapped inside, found an orb, got rescued, went to Brittingburg and searched for his own life, I think. About something called the Shadow following him. He meets Alexander. Shit, that's how the story goes. Do I even have any? Hate Dean. Take this way.
In the original design, the player had to